just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game right now, let's take a look, guys, at the Prophet.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And, Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and-ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
We look at San Antonio. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they've been putting on a clinic, Clark, and it has been fun to watch. I mean, with all the calls and bounces that have gone their way as well, it just seems like this is their time.
Rebounded by Sohan. On defense, Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left one or two guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
No good. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Kings.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
All right, Doris, thanks. Pick by Horford. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kicks it to Beal. Six on the shot clock. The three.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
And it's Horford again missing. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
It's stolen, and a fast break now for the Spurs.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. In fourth, the Spurs.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully, and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Trying to get back on track.
Bill can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Suns trail by 9. And Booker takes to Beal. There's the pick. And Jones over to help. Horford dishes to Beal. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Roberts. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And Beal kicks to Horford. He passes to Nurkic. From 8, gets it to go.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Here's Roberts. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys. They've really built this lead, Kevin, at the free throw line.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Nurkic, defended by Vanilla. Here's Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Here's Roberts. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. As you said, they've been excellent from the free throw line.
Well, they're shooting it really well here, and they're getting there often. That's a winning combination. I mean, a lot of foul shot attempts and a lot of makes, and that's demoralizing to the opponent.
And that could open up things from outside.
That's right. Well said.
The Suns making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Suns trail by 11. Here's Booker. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
San Antonio with the ball after the three-pointers from Booker. And the shot is good. 11 points for the Prophet.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Beal, the pass to Nurkic, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
He kicks it to Roberts. Pass it to Sohan. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Roberts. Nailed from three-point land. Roberts got 14.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Now here's Beal. Last game he had 34 points.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how this...
Suns trail by 3. We've got Durant. Green is out there with Richardson. And Nurkic in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Dishes to Roberts. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The 3 from Johnson. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at San Antonio. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Phoenix, just way behind.
You know, checking out San Antonio, they've been effective in just about every aspect of the game. I mean, you can't find too many things that they do wrong. They're a very complete team.
Which is exactly why they've been able to maintain their status, Clark, as one of the favorites for the NBA title this season. I mean, there's no easy way out against this club on a nightly basis. I mean, what a huge play.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Durant kicks to Richardson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest. A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
You know, even though he doesn't really have a long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Right side Durant. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley Beal's checked in for Green. On defense, San Antonio. Durant dishes to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson. Pass to Nurkic.
And Kevin, what stands out to me is his array of moves down on the low block. The low post scoring, back to the basket game. That's what he does, and that's a valuable weapon for a team to have.
And he can wipe that offensive glass too, Steve. I mean, he turns a whole lot of misses into makes.
Drops in the layup for 2. And it's now 23 points for the Prophet.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And it's Durant missing.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
There's the dish to Roberts. Pass to Sissoko. The feed to Roberts. Johnson outside. Johnson right side. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps scoring like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs making a change here. And Johnson drops them both. Suns trail by 10. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Plenty of space. And the jumper falls for him. Spurs leading by 8. Doubled by Richardson. Johnson attacking. He dishes it to Roberts. The pass to Soha. Johnson outside. 3-pointer. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. He feeds it to Roberts. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the Prophet. He has 23 points and a total of 7 points for him from the line.
Now, he's worked hard to get those numbers. Clark, and 7 free throws, I mean, that's important. It's easy points, and it allows your defense to get set up and keep the opponent out of transition.
Gaudelocks check in for San Antonio. Here's Booker, averaging 22 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Roberts. Passes it to Sohan. Here's Anthony. Hits it from 3-point range. Gaudelocks got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Kicks to Jones. Feeds to Gaudelocks. Wembanyama. Another shot. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play. And Phoenix making a change here. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And Beal kicks to lead. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Booker, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
The shot's good from Sohan.
They're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside for Beal. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Wembanyama. And the layup falls. 10 points for him.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Beal dishes to Booker. It's Beal on the wing. With the shot. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Here's Anthony, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gaudelocks got 5 points now in the quarter. Suns trail by 12. Beal with it. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Booker. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
All right, I hope you're enjoying this Wednesday of NBA action. Now let's get to the halftime report. The Spurs are on a tear right now, and offensively just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. The Prophet having no trouble against the Suns' D. He's got 25 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And the Suns keeping at it. The story of turnovers hasn't been a good one for them so far. It's really hurt to this point. Too casual with their possessions. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first half, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battling.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. In fourth, the Spurs.
Seems like their whole team is in a great rhythm from the three-point line right now. They've put on a display from long range.
So he gets them both. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And that one's good. Roberts got 29.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Durant, the pass to Beal. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Suns trail by 17. Durant kicks to Booker. Working on Jones. Booker dishes to Durant. He passes to Urkic. Defended by Sohan. Suns moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Shot denied. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage, and they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Here's Kuzma. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Medevenx. Kuzma. 2 shots.
Easy boys, come on!
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 19 points. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He kicks to Roberts. There's the pass to Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Spurs on defense. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Durant uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 13.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Jones. Sohan. A three-pointer, no good.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
Beal can't get it to go.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Beal can't get it to go.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Here's Roberts. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
And it's blocked by Wembanyama. And they get it back. And finally they hit one. He's got 9.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Dishes it to Roberts. Beal on the double team. Passes it to Sohan. The three, and that is good. Suleiman's got 11.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
The Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Booker gets a screen from Nurkic. Booker the pass to Nurkic. No luck. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
Here's Sohan. Misses the jumper.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
There's the dish to Booker. Here's the three. Rejected by Roberts. And he's able to get it back. But they'll get another chance. The shot's good for Nurkic. He's got 9. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. They set the pick. The feed to Jones. He lobs up the end.
Oh, that was awesome.
Look out below.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
I remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
The Spurs making a switch here.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Roberts off target with his 3. Phoenix has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Teardrop shot.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Back to Jones. Vassell. Misses the 3. The shot's good from Sohan. Suleiman's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Richardson the pass to Myers. He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Myers. For the 3. Hits the bucket. He's got 6.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Roberts, defended by Booker. Vassell hands it from downtown.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Richardson kicks to Durant. Backs down. The turnaround J. Shot's good. Durant's got 15 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Barlow. Some solid defense. Nurkic. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Richardson. He feeds it to Durant. Defended by Sohan. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Suns making a change here. Ball's knocked loose. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Lee dishes to Booker. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Jones. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Lee passes to Booker. Lee kicks to Booker. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Durant off the left rim and out.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Spurs out in front, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Coming up this Thursday, January 16th, the San Antonio Spurs take on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. We've got Green, and it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Roberts. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Now Lee. Outside, Green. From 15 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. And San Antonio shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Roberts, guarded by Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. That's good from Roberts. Both free throws good from Roberts. Now here's Lee. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. He passes it to Santos. Offline with his 3. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. It's tough to defend that. Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Doubled by Santos. And Roberts kicks to Collins. Roberts defended by Santos. Roberts dishes to Daniels. Off target from outside. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to Myers. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Roberts. Roberts got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Daniels with it. Now Green defending. Kicks it to Daniels. Feeds it to Gaudelot. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Santos, the pass to Myers. Here's Green, rejected by Roberts. And he recovers it. And another shot, gets it to go.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
How about that, basketball
Wasn't that
fan?
beautiful?
Wow.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Daniels. Green, no luck.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
They set the pick. And Gaudelot kicks to Roberts. Makes the lead pass. Collins, good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Green dishes to Lee. Back to Green. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Daniels. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Santos, defended by Sissoko. Santos, the pass to Myers. Suns moving the ball around. The shot's good from Santos. Spurs have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And Roberts kicks to Daniels. Champagne dishes to Roberts. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Roberts got 8 here in the quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They get it back. Horford, the layup off target. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He kicks to Daniels. Dishes it to Roberts. Here's Champagne. Daniels passes to Roberts. 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 45 points for the Prophet.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Lee's checked in for Green. That's a 2 from Lee. No good off the front iron. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-5 run. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Santos, the pass to Myers. The dish to Lee. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
And Roberts kicks to Champagne. Offensive rebound, Spurs. pass to Roberts. The feed to Collins. Good. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball. Well, their worst fear came true. This is still anyone's ball game, but losing him to foul trouble will make it a lot tougher.
And here is Lee. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Myers. The shot, 6 to shoot, and that one goes long.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
On the wing, Daniels. And it's good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Screen by Lee. Here's Santos. And the three ball is good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Daniels kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Gaudelot. Back to Johnson. He feeds it to Daniels. Gives him the lead pass. Shot by Collins, no good.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Lee outside. Now the pass to Santos. Back to Lee. Kicks to Lee. Into Al Horford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Feeds to Daniels. And that one's good.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Lee dishes to Lee. He passes to Santos. That three off the mark. Daniels with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the Prophet.
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kagswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kagkitsa da, wa kaya ngay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. Pag inamaw, kuryara ang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kagsikitsa da, wa kaya ngay. Ay palabi, dagang kay kag arti, wa kay agi. Ay pag pinagrabi, ay pag pinamay, sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay. Dato daw siya do, pero kaon dilata. Check in.
Word is spreading around the league that you've made it known you aren't happy here and want to be shipped to another team. Can you set the record straight?
What goes on behind closed doors is the team's business. I can't comment on that kind of thing. You'll have to talk to the team if you want clarification on that stuff. All I can tell you is that I'm here right now doing what I can to help this team win. There's no point in saying anything else.